Good clap. Okay, I just sent that group text message.
Got it.
But anyway, it's so Jeff, it's a brand new. I had to literally download 15 apps and try them all this weekend. It was just miserable trying to find a platform that could do everything we needed it to do.
Yeah.
So my mom has tested it with me 100 times. And so, yeah, Collin, I will. And so we'll email you the Brooklyn. And so, bye, have the fun vacation, jump off. I got the vision. And so, like I said, if for some reason we don't answer, then call our personal cell phone. But we've tested it, so it should be working perfectly. But it's just an app on our phone. Like it's my same phone. It's just an app with a different line, so that all of our clients are in one portal, and then all of our private stuff. So I'm not, accidentally sending a photo to the wrong group.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do your vision. Sarah, I'm recording because Collin jumped off. But it's super simple for you. I think it's gonna be for you. So Jeff, you can do it kind of in your own head, but like this is an exercise for Sarah. And I'm not gonna talk, I'm gonna go on mute. And we'll do like a couple breaths before we do it. But essentially, I'm gonna ask you that I think the universe is talking to you. So like when you're taking a shower or you're meditating or you're getting ready to fall asleep at night or you're driving to work, like you're starting to see yourself give birth and go into labor, and like all these visions will start to kind of come into your mind. And so we're trying to tap into that. And essentially, like think about like if you were to go to South Park Mall and there was a kiosk and it was like, instead of like build a bear, it was like build a birth, and it's like, okay, I want this day, this length of labor, this is what the environment, this is who's here, this is the way it goes down. So essentially what I'm asking you to do is close your eyes in a minute, take some deep breaths, tap into connecting with your son, and start talking about the day or night or both of your labor and delivery, keywords, the way you want it to go. If everything was perfect, if you could design it, if it was perfect, okay? If it was the day after and someone said, how was your birth with your son? And you were like, let me tell you about it, okay? So you're just telling a story. I want you to tap into that internal guide that's kind of prompting you and giving you signals. And I want you to tap into that. And I just want you to start talking. And I'm just writing notes and recording it, okay? So before that, now you're going to think I'm a witchcraft, okay? I want you and Jeff to walk right outside your front door barefoot. I want you to put your feet in the ground. And I just want you to feel the earth, feel the pull of the earth. Take a couple of deep breaths. And then I want you to come back in here and tell me your story. Okay, it's very normal to get emotional. Okay, but I want you to go kind of connect with the earth for a minute. And then I want you to come in and tell me a story. Okay. And I want you to lose your shit because I can tell you already are. So that's okay. That's helpful. Okay.
Okay.
That's helpful. Okay. So
Okay.
go have a connection and
Okay.
then come back. And then I'm going to listen to your story. All right. Whenever you're ready, I just want you to close your eyes, put your hands in your belly, and I want you to tell me about, is it day? Is it night? What date on the calendar is it? Tell me all the details, as many as you can muster, about the way you want it to go. This is a glimpse. This is for Jeff and Collin and I to tap deep into your soul and your subconscious right now of your biggest desires and needs. Okay. So we need to hear from you what it is that you really need for your birth. When you're ready, Sarah, you can begin.
It's nighttime and the girls are not here, and it's maybe the 16th, and things just start slow and steady, and but when it begins, it's like clear that it's beginning, but it comes on with ease. And I'm able to just like start to slowly drop into what's happening and what's going on, and go ahead and like release emotions and anything that's stored inside of me that's not going to serve me or the labor or the birth or the baby, and almost like have like a gentle release, and so that I can be clear. And as it progresses to like the next level, the next stage, I am clear and solid and strong and in a zone and really like unwavering or unwaverable. Jeff is with me, and I feel like our connection to what's going on is the only focus and the supreme focus, and it feels unified and natural. And while I'm strong and unwavering and clear, I also am willing to accept help and willing to ask for help and feel comfortable and natural. And things progress within, maybe it doesn't take a long time, it's just maybe 3 to 5 hours, but and it's doable. Like it's a slow and steady push to the next level, and my body handles it with ease and surrender, and it's just peaceful. It's powerful and peaceful at the same time, and I'm listening, I'm in communication with the baby, and I can feel him and hear him, and we're working together. And I'm enjoying being able to ride the waves and handle like all of the steps to get him here fairly quickly and easefully and safely. And then I just feel calm and excited and grounded, and as we get ready to leave for the hospital, I feel ready and prepared, and when we are driving there, I'm in a zone. I don't even really, it's like we time warp there. I don't even know how we got upstairs. And I just feel really taken care of by you guys, and by Jeff, and one of you, by Heidi or Collin. And I feel safe, and I feel surrounded. And the baby and I are just in our own like bubble. And we just are all of a sudden in the room, and I know what to do, and I don't really need any help or guidance. I'm just doing it, and everything goes smoothly and peacefully, and it's just so sweet and zen and powerful. And when he comes out, yeah, I feel awe and relief and gratitude and peace, and overcome with joy and love, and he's just on me, and everything is just so smooth and peaceful. And we enjoy like a golden hour or two, and it's just where everyone's really respecting our desires and our space and our needs, and it's just a really sweet bonding time. And we get to have as all the all the skin to skin, and all of the connection and all of the latching and breastfeeding that we want. And we go to bed I don't know what time it is. It's like evening, maybe. Oh, that doesn't really work out with my time frame, but anyway, whatever time it is, it's daylight, I think. I don't know, maybe it's still dark. It's still, we get to go to sleep, and we just get to sleep peacefully for a little bit, just really like just feeling gratitude.
You feel like that's it?
I think so.
How do you feel?
I feel good. I feel like that feels good. I feel like I don't have so much emotion. I mean, it felt good to release some emotion, and it feels like, okay, let's do that. Let's make that happen.
That's why we make a vision. You know?
Yeah.
So a couple of things that like came forward for me
Mm-hmm.
is that like we're like there's a little worry about the girls. That was like the first thing that came forward, is like the girls are not here. Okay. So I don't know how to fear clear that for you, you know, but like figure out how to make them not here, because that's a block for you. That was your first block. Like, it's nighttime, the girls are not here. Like, herd, fear, figure that out, like
I
logistically.
almost, and you know what, I even thought an Athena is not here, the dog, but I didn't say it. So that's
Okay.
another.
Okay, well, I'm going to add it to your vision. Athena not here.
Yeah.
So you
So-
really want a quiet, undisturbed space.
Yeah.
Okay. So make that happen. I don't know what that looks like, but make a plan. There's a friend down the road that the girls can spend the night with, you know, whatever that looks like. Okay. The 16th of September. So you're going early. So
I think maybe.
I don't know. Yeah, it was just interesting. Sometimes a date comes forward and sometimes it doesn't. So that was just kind of interesting. The biggest thing for me, and I think for Jeff, that we probably saw, like, your real emotions came up when you transferred to the hospital.
Okay.
Like, it was like everything was smooth and steady, but it was almost like, since you had an epidural, you haven't actually been through transformation. Okay. Right. And I mean that in the kindest way to all mothers who have had an epidural. But it's almost like your subconscious is telling you what that's going to feel like, because you got overwhelmed. Like, it was almost like it was so powerful, that emotion of like, and you were definitely only birthing at the hospital in your vision.
Yeah.
Like, you were getting there with a time warp and you were birthing, but it's when you exploded with emotion, like almost like trembling emotion of like tears, and like, and it almost felt like your body's showing you, like, that's what transition's going to be like. Like, okay. That's where it's going to become overwhelming.
Yes.
That's where you're going to have to take a deep breath. That's where you're going to have to push through, you know? So it's really interesting for me that you're feeling the emotion on the clock, where you're physiologically going to be feeling the emotion when you go into transition and into that pushing phase, you know? So your body, like I said, your body's already telling you and preparing you and giving you all these messages. You care deeply about environment. Okay. Like, there was thousands of words about like being peaceful and strong and unwavering. Nothing came forward about your not believing in yourself. Like, I didn't get any fear from you. I didn't get any like, I can't do this. I got all like, I can do this. I'm strong. I'm excited about it. I'm, you know, unwavering. It's progressing. It's doable. Like, all of those, I mean, all of those beautiful words like kind of came through. But what we're hearing is that Jeff needs to be there. Your doulas need to be there. You need to feel safe, and you need to feel, you use the word surrounded a couple times. You need to feel surrounded by that network of like safety, and so that you can do your thing, right? Like, you know, how the elephants link their trunks around the laboring elephant, so that the laboring elephant is fully protected and safe, so that she can just do her thing. And then the other people are just out here, you know, they're not massaging the elephant, they're just holding that space, you know?
Yeah.
So I kind of got that like elephant vibe from you. Like, I'm needing this circle of peace and trust around me, because you said, I know what to do. I'm just doing it. That's what you said. No guidance is needed. But what you said you needed was people around you, surrounding you, and making you feel safe. So like, that's our role, right? To make sure that we're there and we're surrounding you and you're feeling safe and all this kind of stuff. You know, maybe the only thing that I felt like was a gap was like delivering the placenta. We always, the poor placenta always gets forgotten about. So maybe like just sort of envision like you bird the baby, you bird the placenta, like the cutting of the cord, like, you know, just kind of honoring the third stage of labor, rather than just stages 1 and 2. So that would be the only thing to like kind of think about, what it would feel like to birth your placenta and all that kind of stuff. And then the only other thing I want to tell you is that sometimes you're going to feel all the things that you feel, this overwhelming joy and gratitude and whatever. You will eventually feel it. Sometimes it's instant, sometimes it's not. It just depends on how long your labor is and what it's like. But like sometimes you're just purely exhausted that when the baby comes out, you're like, hello, you know what I mean? So I don't want you to, if you feel something other than complete joy and gratitude, know that that's normal too.
Okay,
It's not like, not everyone just like balls in emotion and like this baby. And like some people are just like, fuck, that was hard. And then they just like fall asleep, you know? So like, I don't want you to get so attached to like the imagery of the emotion. Like your birth was so ridden with like emotion that like I want you to not be afraid of your own self if you're not feeling all of those emotions.
Right.
Like it might just be that you feel really fucking primal and just like you're just having a baby and like all that other stuff is not there. So I just want to like give yourself room to like feel whatever comes forward, even if that's just exhaustion and not like elation right away.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The elation will come, even if sometimes it's an instant. I'd say it's about 50-50. Sometimes I instantly see the tears and the elation, and then sometimes it's not until like right before I'm leaving and baby is latched and everything's settled, and then mom starts bawling like, oh my gosh, when everything's kind of quieted and done and everyone's left the room, then sometimes the emotion catches up with you later. So, and I love that you vision sleep afterwards.
Yeah.
I think that's so good. Jeff, how do you feel hearing that? Did anything come up that surprised you, or did that all sound like what you felt like Sarah's been sharing with you?
Yeah, no, that all sounded right. I think that one thing came up to me. I think there are certain points where it's just like I just noticed. I think it's good though. It was like, Sarah, like in her powers, being like, I can do this or whatever. If sometimes it felt like lonely almost though, like solo alone. And to me, I was like, I'm there, I mean, like in whatever capacity that means. But even as the elephant standing around the perimeter, like you're talking about.
Yeah. I think that's really important for the birth partners, right? Like our motto is, Sarah, as the doula, I'm not there to save you. I'm there to show you, right? I'm there to encourage you. I'm there to remind you of your power. I'm there to help you tap into that power. And then we step away and we're the elephants, right? And then if we see the elephant is weakening, you come in and you give a little pep talk and, squeeze on the hips and we do some things. But like, I think, Jeff, that birth is lonely. Almost, it's interesting that your doulas and Jeff made an appearance. About 99% of these births, they never mentioned their doulas or their partners one time in the vision. Wow. Their subconscious is telling them it's a journey that you're going on by yourself. It is, like I look at all the pictures of my birth and I mean, I was like, as in love as it could get with my husband, like, and I thought we were like so connected. And I look at the birth and I have like very few memories of him even being there, like I know he was there and that's all I needed to know. I know that he was there and my doula was there and like everyone was there. But what you're going to remember, Sarah, is it's like going on mushrooms. I mean, it's like you're going into another galaxy and coming back, and you're only going to remember what you experienced. Yeah. But to get to that place, me and Collin and Jeff have to do that elephant thing so that you can be free to journey.
Yeah.
And actually experience transition and transformation without fear. So I don't know. I thought you did great. It was beautiful. And I recorded it for Collin. So let me stop recording so she can watch it.